Okay, so I have a lot to say. I don't know how I'm gonna say it in 3 minutes, but let's go. So I haven't been posting because my hair's been natural and it's been really hard, to I'm really bad, but it's because I have a lot. God gave me a lot to say. Okay, it's really been hard. Bro, can you go to bed? Do you want something? Leave. Anyway, that was my baby sister. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I think I already gave my little excuse. It was an excuse, so I because I would have done my hair for anything else. So okay, but God gave me this word a while back. No, not really a while back, but yeah. So let's go. So it says, how easily do you put your eternity on the line for just a moment of pleasure? How easily do you welcome in demons you prayed months to be casted away? How easily do you put me last? How easily do you doubt me, but trust everything else created by me? Why is it so easy? You ask me that question. Yes, you have free will. Yes, you can make your own choices, but so can I. And I chose you. I chose you before I even formed you, because I love you. Even when you don't love me back, I love you. And it's truly crazy, or funny rather, um, you know, the fact that God's reasoning for for choosing us is love. And if we love God, shouldn't our reasoning for choosing God be that love that we say we have for him? Like, hold on. I think my phone about to die. Give me 1 second. Long story short, my phone's plugged in. And so I can't like put it down because hold on. So I'm trying to see if I turn it on the hit. Okay. Let's just wait until it gets a bar. Maybe I'll do a part two because I'm probably not gonna be able to fit all this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm me. God chose me as me. This is me. Just 1 second for this to charge. It's charging. It's charging. This is all right. So let's just get back straight into it. So, us as Christians, we know, in trying times, our source of peace is through the Word. It's through praying. It's through worshiping God. We know that's where our source of peace comes from. But why do we seek other sources? Like, we know the cure for our thing is ibuprofen. That's gonna help the pain, but we take Advil. Like, it doesn't really add up. And I was wondering we left so we asked the question why. Why is it so easy to seek another source when we know where home is? Why is it so easy for us to not go to God when we know that God is who we're supposed to go to? And it says in the Bible, we don't battle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, rulers in high places. And I wrote this down. Though we battle against this, we fail not because of the lack of power, because God says we have that power. You know, He said, "Not a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind." So we have that power. We have it. But we lack belief. And you would think that, belief would come with knowledge, because we're aware where our source of strength is. So we know we have knowledge that our source of strength is God. We have knowledge that we gain it from reading and praying, but we lack belief in what we're reading and praying about. So it's almost like it's being done um in the hopes of no actual result, in the hopes of no avail. It's being done because it's supposed to be done. And then so we not to stray, we seek other sources because we see that lifestyle that we know we're supposed to live as a ritual and not as something to build a relationship. Well, I will talk about faith and how it relates with a relationship with God probably later down, because God gave me a message about that as well. But Example, the woman at the well. You know, we want a high. So that's why we look for pleasure in, worldly things, because there's a high. But one thing about high in the earth realm is that, the law of gravity, everything that goes up must come down. That's the law of gravity. But the good thing is we serve a God outside of this law. We serve a God who created this law. How good is that? How amazing is that? You know? And so, that's why we should go to him. So we figured out why we don't, and why we should go to him is because we want a permanent high. The woman at the well. God says, I can give you living water. You will never thirst again.